I'm here at National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. This is a precursor to Arlington National Cemetery and the ground where Abraham Lincoln wrote the Gettysburg Address. It's hallowed ground. A lot of Civil War dead here, as well as other soldiers who fought in the Civil War and World War II, World War I. I come here sometimes just to contemplate. It's in the middle of the city, so it's loud and busy all around, but here it's a very quiet place. Makes me ponder the meaning of life a little bit. In a good way, I think, you know. Appreciating my existence, my ability to simply be here. Because all these guys, so many of them were young. You know, they were 20 years old, they were 18 years old. The area I'm in now, some of the soldiers, I can tell they must have fought in the Civil War, but they died in the 1870s and such. So they lived longer and then were buried here. But nonetheless, nobody's alive here, and I am, and I feel grateful. I just wanted to take note that I feel good. I feel physically good. I think the thing I want to say is that basically my depression seems to have lifted. I still have stress and I have pressures and I have some anxieties, but I don't feel the dark cloud anymore. I've said this before, but it's still true. It's I've had a couple of bumps where I felt it welling back up based on dietary choices, which is nuts, but it's true. I think that's the thing I want to take note of, is that the main thing that seems to be changing that is my physical state. It seems to be affecting my mind and how I perceive my emotions. It's cold. It's a cold mid-December day. It's nearly Christmas in a week. So today's the 16th of December. Let's see, August, September, October, November, December. You know, in 2 days, it will be 4 months eating vegan. Something along the lines of 6 months juicing. And 7 months with no coffee is basically where I'm at with this stuff. And I'm changing. And the thing that's amazing me as I continue to watch YouTube videos is that people who have really made this a lifestyle choice over a much longer period of time than I have, you know, they're doing this for years, and I'm only 4 months along here. I can't even comprehend how this is going to affect me 40 months from now versus 4 months. And that's assuming I just stay on the track I'm on. Imagine, you know, if I decide to go raw or explore raw, which I'm not doing other than, you know, amplifying the percentage of my total eating with raw. I mean, I'm definitely, I would say I'm eating, you know, certainly over half of all my food raw, maybe 3/4, probably 3/4. Eating one cooked meal a day in the evening. Otherwise, I'm eating raw, maintaining my juices, and eating my salads. And those salads are getting very elaborate now, you know. They include so many delicious ingredients. I should do a couple videos on that, but right now I'm just kind of noting my own emotional stability is greater than I can imagine. I'm so grateful. I think that's what this is about, you know. I'm feeling grateful that I'm here and I'm alive and I have a future. I have beautiful children and I have a wife who loves me. I've got beautiful children who love me. I love them. I have health. We have health. We're warm. We have a house. You know, I grew up Catholic, and that means that Christmas was a big deal where I grew up. And this time of year I associate with being grateful. You know, at the root of what this time of year is for is to give thanks in many ways. That's how I perceive it, you know. Thanksgiving comes and it sort of starts that period. And I am grateful. I really am. I'm so appreciative, and I'm weirdly grateful for food. for as some people put it, you know, like Dr. Morse or something, is that, you know, how amazing it is that God put all these plants on this planet for us. And I guess I feel blessed, I think. I'm just not used to talking like that, but I think that's how I feel. And that has everything to do with not being depressed. You know, people can tell you that and you can rationalize it all you like. They can say to you, you need to be more grateful, and then you'll appreciate what you have. I get it rationally, you know, I get it up here, but now I'm getting it through my whole body. Every cell in my body feels grateful. Every nook and cranny of my body is feeling grateful. It doesn't mean I still don't have areas where I have issues and where I'm still working through stuff. I do, I really do. But I experience them as isolated areas now, not as though my whole being is saturated with negative energy. That is not the case. I mean, it chokes me up. It does. It chokes me up. I feel like I want to just cry out of a sense of gratefulness and joy. And there's so many people to thank. I can't even begin to imagine, to list the list of people I have to thank for that. There are so many. But I guess right now I'll just thank God that I get to be here and experience this moment. Have a chance to reclaim vitality, reclaim my life, and I get to be out here breathing and living and walking and being. And I'm not 6 feet under. It's hard. It's emotional, you know. I really mean it. So that's my grateful Christmas energy. I'm appreciative. And I'm looking forward to the new year. I'm really looking forward to having a chance to go onward with this journey. I'm looking forward to the Woodstock Food Festival, which is now 8 months away. And I'm looking forward to it every day. I can't wait to bond and hang with people there who relate to this at a very deep, visceral level. And that's it. This is visceral. What I'm talking about is not cerebral. It's visceral. It is not based on rationalizing or understanding in the mind. I've already understood these principles in my mind. It's that I'm experiencing them at a visceral level. At the physical level, I'm experiencing peace. I'm experiencing gratefulness in my being, in my physical being. I was unprepared for that. I had no idea this was going to happen. So I'm feeling particularly thankful about all that. And that is a form of motivation as well, because that makes me want to continue. That makes me want to power through. So I guess I say Merry Christmas